If you saw our last video, you saw the first half of this hike, which is the hike up to Sherwin Lake. We decided to split the article and video in half because for some people, this hike might be far enough. It is 5.2 miles round trip to Sherwin Lake with over 900 feet of elevation gain. While Sherwin Lake is beautiful, we have heard that Valentine Lake is absolutely gorgeous. It is double the distance and double the elevation, but we were looking for adventure and we decided to go for it. From the air, you can see the peak that Valentine Lake is hiding behind, which happens to reside right here. The directions to get to Valentine Lake are really quite simple. All you have to do is make a right when you get back to the trail after leaving Sherwin Lake. A little further down the trail, there is another viewpoint for Sherwin Lake, as well as this old half-dead twisted tree that we ended up using as a landmark. In fact, you're going to see a lot of really cool trees along the trail if you keep your eyes open. While a good amount of this trail is shaded by the trees, there are a lot of sections that are completely exposed, so plan ahead if you're going on a warm day with lots of water and sunscreen. There is a section of trail towards the middle of the hike that's just over a mile long. It's either completely flat or just barely uphill. This is a great place to catch some rest before the final push up to Valentine Lake. There's also this big fallen tree that V couldn't help but climb on. Around the 4.7 mile mark, we found ourselves at this lush green meadow. I don't believe that this body of water has a name, but it sure was beautiful. Two-tenths of a mile after the meadow, you're going to hit the steep set of switchbacks that's going to take you all the way up to Valentine Lake. It was kind of a lackluster reveal because the lake is hiding behind this big thick bush, but I'll let the aerial footage show you just how beautiful Valentine Lake is. It is kind of hard to spot, but there is a trail just to the right of the bush that will take you around the lake for other awesome vantage points. We saw some clouds slowly sneaking into the sky above Valentine Lake, but they didn't look too dangerous. That was until it was time to go. As you make your way towards the bottom of the switchbacks, keep your eyes on the left side of the trail. Hopefully you'll see some waterfalls that are created by the overflow of Valentine Lake. And if you look really hard, you might even see some cold water springs. If we were to do this trail again, I would probably bring some hiking poles. The distance and the large loss of elevation was making our legs pretty sore as we made our way back to the car. Usually the way back on a hike seems a lot shorter than the way out, or at least it does to us. But for some reason, all of the switchbacks on the last mountain seem to drag on forever. Finally, we saw something that made us both smile. It was the bridge that is located not too far from the parking lot. We were almost home free. This hike is beautiful, fun, and I highly recommend it, but man did it kick our butt this day. I don't know if V's ever been this happy to see the Jeep. If you enjoy our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon so you get notified when we make new videos. Check us out on Instagram at thatadventurelife_official And for all the information about this hike and other awesome things to do in the Mammoth area, head on over to 𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝐻𝑒𝐿𝑀 area. Head on over to